What's shaking? It's Bacon. And guys, I gotta be honest with you. Sometimes I feel like I'm just surrounded by robots. Yeah, robots. By that I mean people who day to day are indifferent to even their own actions. They don't care much about others unless it directly impacts them right then and there. They have to see the problem face to face to actually care. People who, quite frankly, aren't anything special because they don't set out to be. They don't want to be different. They just want to follow a crowd and, be the same. That's a stock model. That's, everyone is carbon copies of one another. And that's why I'm calling them robots. And a robot's intelligence isn't its own. It's, comes from an outside source, a human source, and is given to said robot in the form of like programming. And that could be said for the people in my school because the majority of the students in my school are robots. And you can consider the teachers the programmers. Now the teachers, they pass on the files onto the robot they install, and the robot takes that information away with them. But as we know, students don't always take away everything. So those files are a little bit corrupted. They have, for the most part, the most information they need, but it may not be perfect, like textbook level. Now in the US, this data is coming from Common Core. Common Core is something that all the states share. That's the knowledge that we have to learn. Those are the things that have to be taught in United States schools across the board. Everybody learns this stuff. So that's where the files are coming. That's what's being put into these robots. And it's kind of sad because if that's all you have, game over, man. Game over, because I know most of us aren't going to remember a lot of the shit that we're given in school years from now, maybe even next year. A lot of us don't even remember things we learned in elementary school. Go to any math class in my school and you will see this. People don't remember a damn thing. And that doesn't mean these people are stupid for not remembering, because if you're just fed information without like actually comprehending it, it ends up having an expiration date. It will pass out of you really fast. Like after that test is done, you're done with it, honestly. And that's why you have to teach yourself out of school. You have to take in knowledge from all around you, from the internet. That's the most accessible thing. You're on the internet right now watching this video. People need to open their minds to the possibilities, things that are out there, information that have been passed down and are being passed around right now. And that doesn't mean you have to crack open a book, because older people will say, hey, why aren't you reading? You better be reading. You don't have to, read an actual physical book to expand your knowledge. That's not necessary. We're in the 21st century. The internet is there for you. You have to be careful of what you're looking at, because not all of it is factual, and some of it is, bullshit and just entertainment. There's a difference between entertainment and knowledge. Sometimes it can blend. Sometimes it comes together. Like in video games, you play a single player game, you'll be learning so much. Like there's such intense dialogue that it just opens you up. There are things and mechanics that are just so intricate and peculiar that you're just getting smart playing a game. Those little brain games or whatever, that's bullshit. That's unnecessary. Those games that they say, oh, you'll get smarter, you'll increase your IQ by playing this. That's a scam. You don't need that. Play any good game, single player games especially, and you'll evolve, honestly. Even in multiplayer games, when it comes to upping your skill, you have to do the research. You have to put the work in and comprehend. If you want to be on a competitive level, you have to understand what the hell it takes to be competitive. People just don't push themselves the way they should because it may be hard and they're too lazy and tired. They have too much on their schedule, their plate. But fuck all that, because you should become a master at something. Regardless of your age, regardless of who you are, where you are, your background, anything like that, you should be a master of something. Something productive, something you can feel good about yourself about, and show it off in some ways. You want to be able to flaunt that, not in the sense of oh, I'm better than you, but just to add intrigue to other people. Because honestly, no matter what they do, if someone has a deep passion for something, something positive, not like killing people or anything, but if someone has a passion for something and they go at it and they go out of their way for it, I'm baffled. It's beautiful to see. It's a little bit hard to explain the feeling, but when you feel that and you also have something that's just as important to you as it is for them, it's a great feeling. And don't be afraid to be passionate about a lot of things. I'm passionate about a ton of things. One being video games. If I love a video game enough, I just want to delve deep into it and just be surrounded by it. Like competitive gaming as well. If I like a game enough, all I want to think about is being competitive in it because I want to be that good. I want to show my appreciation for it by being good at it. You guys right now are seeing the result of my passion for YouTube. I love entertaining and I loved watching YouTube videos, so why not do it myself? Because not only do I have fun playing these games, I have fun talking to you guys and just, you know, getting in front of the mic and going off. It's a great feeling. I also have art and writing and even a little bit of music, but you guys should find something if you haven't already. If you don't already have something that you are passionate about, go out there and find that thing. Find your wings, man. Fly away with it towards the sun and don't turn back. Don't let anybody shit on you. People, especially in high school, will try to shit on you and get on you about what you enjoy, things that you like. I like anime, and people will be like, aren't you too old for cartoons? Man, I wouldn't be the same person I am today if it wasn't for anime. These animes are deep as hell and make you just conscious of everything. Anime can get way deeper than most of, if not all, the shit on TV over here. A lot of them have such mature and developed content that it even reflects and mirrors our own world and our problems and things that are going down. Maybe on the surface it looks a little bit weird, but hell, I don't have to explain myself to ignorance. I like what I like, and fuck you, because I also like cartoons. And before I end this video off, I wanted to say that there are a ton of number chasers in this world. This can be applied to school as well. Number chasers, the numbers you're chasing would be your grades, and these people have no problem cheating for these grades and will still feel great about it. I cannot understand that. I've cheated in the past, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't like to. I don't feel good about the grade. If I get a good grade, that's not me. If I get it back, I'm just gonna sit there. I'm not gonna show off and be happy about it. People will compare their grades and be like, oh, you got a good grade, damn, I should have sat next to you. Yeah, people, instead of, you know, seeing their bad grade and saying, you know what, I need to do better, I need to better myself and prepare for the next one, will say, I'm gonna prepare by sitting next to you. So if I get a 90 and that person gets like a 60 something, they're gonna come to me and basically put their lives in my hands. I can't deal with that kind of responsibility. No sir. You can handle yourself, man. If you really want it, if you want it that bad, just put the work in. God damn it. There are working people like this too. People who, you know, just chase that paycheck, just want that money. They don't put the work in. When they go to work, they don't give it their all. And when you give it your all, people can feel that. You can fake it, but people won't feel it the same way. I don't know what it is, but you can just sense it. And those are the people who actually make it far. You can say, oh, I'm trying so hard, but they don't recognize me. They won't, you know, give me an increase. They won't give me a raise, promotion. You may be just lying to yourself. Robots do that. Robots tend to do that. So you might need to get that checked out. But anyways, guys, that's it for this one. All I can say is don't be a robot. If you're watching this video, I don't think you're a robot. Honestly, I don't think you're a robot because you've gotten this far and nobody wants to be a robot. I hope you guys will like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll catch you in the next one.